Yo, huddle up, huddle up,
Huddle
huddle
up,
up,
huddle up,
huddle up,
huddle
huddle
up,
up, huddle up, huddle up,
huddle
huddle
up,
up.
huddle up.
We got the Week 8 post-game review. Ravens, Dolphins. Huddle up with us, man. We
Yeah.
appreciate y'all pulling up as always
Week
for
9.
the post-game show. Week 9, my bad.
Yeah, so fast. Yeah, I mean, catch you. Yeah,
Yeah.
Actually, it's been a busy. I know both of us been a busy week. So
we've been grinding out, man, because we love the people. It was a dominant performance, which we would have wanted to see. Of course, you got your boy Mike.
got Zay in the front this week, man, and
We want to thank them.
thank y'all.
Appreciate y'all,
Thank
man.
y'all. Every time y'all comment, please keep liking, please keep sharing.
Thank you, yo.
Once we always say, man, tell us where y'all from. It's so every
Tell
time,
us
yo,
where
it's some
y'all
dope spots, yo.
Anytime
Thank y'all
it's
so
a
much.
new spot, it gives us motivation to
And the
keep
same
going.
spot, because some people come in there and just rep they spot
the
every
people
time,
that's repping the spot, we respect
Salute
y'all,
to he be
man.
like, yo, Houston homie, yo.
Yeah.
He be
The Houston homie
So I'm
is a
talking about-
real live member of the team.
You don't
dog.
know, I got
He's
quite a few
huddled up,
guys
yo.
in Houston too, yo.
He's huddled up,
That's
yo.
that's the tough part
I
about it. So I'll be
appreciate
out
you
there from
huddling
time
up.
to time. Yeah, appreciate it. But want to definitely salute to everybody, but make sure, because we don't even like have it like set to try to, get donations, this and that, and the third and stuff like that. But like there's been people like that have donated, and I just want to make sure, because it's a festive occasion, but want to shout them out, because it's like, yo, we don't even be asking for that type of stuff.
Yeah,
things like
thank
that.
you.
So to do that
Thank
is
you.
dope. We appreciate even if you just it don't matter what you do, yo, but like definitely
And please know that's going to get reinvested back into
Oh,
the
yeah,
platform,
100%,
man. We're going to keep
100%.
building this joint brick by
For real.
brick, man. We stacking it to the ceiling, man.
100%. Crypto Ballin', she says she from Arizona, man. She donated. And
Shout out to Arizona, homie.
salute to another one. People always in here, man. Cause he did it a while back or whatever. Grumpy ass Ravens fan, yo. He's always in here,
that's
man.
the
Salute
homie.
to you, yo.
Yeah,
You
appreciate
had
you, bro.
early, like he always in this joint. But once again, salute to everybody. We really I don't think people
Thank
really
you.
realize, yo.
Thank you.
Because we didn't come when we, as some people know us before the Ravens Huddle started. And this thing really, with everything about what we do is organic,
Yeah,
like, because it
yeah.
wouldn't even start off as a show. We would just talk about it in our regular podcast, and some people come here for this, that, the boxing and stuff. But then it was like, all right, let's see
Yeah.
if we start, just talk about
Yeah.
the post game and separate it. And then it was like, okay, well let's start a show and then do post. And it was just like that.
And
We don't come in here with the
snowball.
pre-made hot takes and none of
Yeah.
that. It's like we talk about it with
And
each other
it's
throughout
from
the week. and-
it's digestible because it's from the perspective of a fan.
Yeah, we
yo.
just-
like I'm not
Yeah.
the Schwab, yo. I told
Yeah.
y'all, go to them other guys for that. This real Ravens fans that love it, and we be around, yo. We be watching the games. We got our own personal opinions on things.
Yeah, it's our opinions, and we honestly try to do it from as logical standpoint, but we don't try to be like
Yeah.
the super like, oh, I looked at everything. Like it's like we try to give some
Yeah.
real reason, not just saying crazy stuff, but So all long story long, we appreciate y'all so much. Follow us as usual on X/Twitter. The Ravens Huddle _, and that's Ravens Huddle _ on IG as well. Those platforms are slowly growing. And TikTok, the Ravens Huddle, man, that's a lot be going on over there as well. So we definitely appreciate y'all.
Thank y'all, man. And we gotta get into this game, man. We said it was gonna be a barbecue chicken fest.
Yeah.
And I wanna say first and foremost, shout out Lamar for easing his way into it and going crazy. We said it was gonna be like modest but great performance. You feel me? Very accurate. I do feel like the coaching got a little weird because low key that should have been like 50-something to 6 show. It should have been really egregious.
What I said, the game basically should have been what the end score was in the first half, like 28-3. I said, or 28-6, like at worst.
Yeah, in the half. Yeah.
So, but Lamar, you could tell early, it looked like he was trying to get, test that leg. He said that's his first ever like hamstring injury. So that those is a little weird, man. Because it's like I remember when I had pulled mine just slightly, and I just felt like just tugging, and it just. I was running track and stuff like that. You just didn't want to mess your leg up and stuff like that. And I had like states like a week or so or something like that. It was crazy. So, but that's long. But I know that joint happened to you. You like, yo, I just don't want to pull that joint. So,
and you gotta think he older now. Nah, he not old, but he late 20s.
Yeah. So it seemed like he had to get warmed up and get into rhythm, and he hadn't played in weeks. But once he got, what do we want to start, yo? Hold on.
I want to start
I know we gonna start.
The defense.
I knew it. There we go. Yeah.
Y'all perform.
Yes.
That's the Ravens football I'm talking about. Yeah. Kyle, that's why we spoiled, because we used to seeing that type stuff. Fellas, let's go.
Yes, yo.
Roquan earned his way back to the table today.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, people had to give it. You know how they was removing the games and stuff in the locker room.
Let's go core by core, because the DBs we gonna be going crazy.
Yeah, because it was
so we want to start. We gonna start with linebacker.
It was working in waves too. That's why it's also good, because you could forget about. Let me start off with. I just want to say, yo, salute early. I want to give a lot of the rookies.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do it in some order. So I don't want to jump too fast. Well, first of all, first rookie, yo. Teddy, yo. Sturdy Teddy.
Sturdy Teddy was in on that first turnover when Gilman, he kind of got burnt on the route. Then Teddy B came up with the sturdy joint and Gilman kind of punched it out.
Yeah.
Teddy, looking sturdy.
That was twice tonight.
I've been telling folks about you, boy.
Twice starting that fumble, yo.
Yo, he threw that man too after it.
Yeah,
suplexed him, yo.
Yes, yo. He's just getting more and more comfortable.
He's Kurt Angle out there
with Rowe.
He's Kurt Angle out there
together.
Yeah, he's Kurt Angle out there.
See, when Rowe was really rolling with PQ, yo, Patrick Queen, it was like, yo. Patrick Queen's speed is so good.
Yeah.
This is kind of different because Teddy just be in the spot, yo.
He does.
And when he gets you, even sometimes, he get cooked a little bit because he's a little stiff, but
he's strong.
He make up for it. It's twice tonight when he gets you.
Mm-hmm. Toss it.
There's no escapement, yo.
Yeah.
And it's going to be violent, yo. That's what we want to see. The violence is back,
The violence is back. How many, and I'm praying for everybody for a speedy recovery on the Dolphins, but how many Dolphins went down today? We was bullying them boys.
It reminds you of old school.
Yeah.
Like just regular, not even old school, like regular Ravens football where it's like, yo, when that team lead that game, they're like, yo.
It reminds
I need
me
to
of
hit the ice bath, yo.
Shout out our other show, The Boxing Break, but it reminds you of a chippy boxing match where you just it's just body shots.
Yeah.
And by the end they just worn down and they can't do nothing. Yeah. And the other guys just thrashing them.
They're like, yo, I'd rather I just got knocked out clean for all of that, yo.
I just got beat up
the whole goddamn game, yo.
Derrick Henry up the bow. I'm like, oh man. But yeah, so linebacker played great. Teddy B, Roquan, amazing performance. Crazy tackles. You should have caught that pick, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that. But let's stay on the rookies real quick because he did some good things later too, but a lot of his really good work was early, yo. Mike Green, yo.
Oh, yes.
Gotta have sacks.
Yes. I'm tripping.
First of all,
I'm tripping. Mike Green, you played well.
A total of 2 sacks, but it's like 4 different guys who got half sacks. But Mike Green was out there. But my main thing, well, he set the edge pretty well a couple of times. Sometimes he was, out of position in coverage and stuff like that. Whether he's gonna have to play it sometimes. I know some people be like, why is he? He gonna have to play it sometimes. But the pressure up the middle from him was what impressed me the most, man.
We were saying after this rookie season, you got to lock in with Teddy B and get on y'all bench press. Just
you can't have
mission.
30. It's gonna be too dangerous, yo.
All they eat is 4 steaks a day, eggs and bench press, burpees and bench press and pull ups.
Yeah, yo. So like. It was the pressure up the middle. I was just like, yo, he just quick joint around. Sometimes he was bull rushing a little bit. Like he
looked fast though.
Yeah,
so maybe not too much more muscle. Maybe like 15.
Yeah, pounds. I want him to be fat because he's strong. Yeah, even though he's not the biggest, he's strong, yo. So I'm like, he don't really need to get overly. Keep him as fast as possible because he naturally gonna get stronger as he keeps getting older and understand. His technique is getting better, pro style. So that I just want to And then let's jump a little bit, but we can get back to stuff in the middle since we staying on the rookies, yo. Salute to my guy, Malachi.
Malachi balled out.
Got the interception late. And it was a tough kind of one, yo.
Before you got here, Malachi on the first defensive drive, it was looking a little shaky first because, they broke probably a 40-yard kick return. Mm-hmm. Then it was another weird pass for 15 yards. I'm like, oh boy, it's starting to look crazy again. Mm-hmm. Then they got on a stand. I think Roquan or Teddy B made the tackle. Then Malachi comes up sturdy. Second down, tackle. Third down, cuts through the other way, makes the tackle. I'm like, and that's how they got that first field goal. I'm like, but it was looking mad shaky. Yo, they ready to score on the show.
There was a few drives they was able to extend. They just wasn't able to finish, yo.
Yeah.
Some of that is looked like the Dolphins was kind of halfway folded. But in the first half, I didn't feel like that. I felt like the defense literally, they was bending. We would talk, remember in the past, some of those, I feel like even a lot of the times with the 2023 teams, it would feel like quite a few drives in certain games, they would just be getting drove on. But they was bending and not breaking, yo. And that sort of reminded me of,
they was looking sturdy out there.
Because every time, even when they would get in, get down the field, every time they would get to like 25, 20-ish, I'm like, and the field starts shrinking, the way they've been playing, I never felt like they was going to get a touchdown. I felt like they needed big plays to get touchdowns tonight, like big plays in the end zone, but they didn't get that. Even remember they tried to get one on the fade, and my man Kyle just kind of stopped him from getting that progress in that corner, and it was just really, really, really good to see that, man. Like just the bending and not breaking, making plays, getting your hand on the ball, going for strips, picks and the stuff. Well, come on, man.
Played very well, yo.
Yeah, yo.
We knew you was capable of that, though. You know what I mean? Like, that's why you was the only one getting a plea when we was looking like barbecue chicken, because we was like, yo, he's a rookie, yo.
I was giving, what was I saying since the beginning, though? When you seen people, just every now and then, like, just killing the rookies, I've been saying this since the beginning. They rookies, get them some time, yo. Yeah, like, relax.
It's their first time.
I was Mr. Preach that more. I think the first person I was really on that with, and this been talked about, Kyle Hamilton. I mean, I was like, yo, he not even halfway through the season. Like people was crushing him. I was like, yo, give him some time.
And it was only like the first two games.
It was roughly getting close to midway, like, somewhere around there.
Yeah,
it was a few, and I was just like, it's not, don't look good. I'm like, yo, chill. I'm like, if you seen him in college, just give him some time. And then they also had to figure out his stuff. So to speak about him today,
yeah, Kyle looked like the greatest football player. Tim Duncan, the Tim Duncan of safeties. I've been saying it. Yeah. He's gonna go down historically,
but fast.
The fast
Tim Duncan, yo. And one of the reasons we say it, he gets some of the. They were mad at one point because they thought it was like something illegal happened, but I wasn't even worried. Kyle gets until the end when he, on the block, which was very, very violent, yo. But I think he was still setting the tone even late.
I like that though,
because he had no reason on that block on that return.
If Malachi gets the NO, you take him out. It's football.
Trying to take my man.
Yo, that's the one thing I don't like, yo. That's football, yo.
Yeah.
If you don't got your head on the swivel and you try and make the tackle, you should be able to block the guy.
I think it's just the face, but I'm like, still, to me, I don't know, man. I would have just
soft, bro.
That's why I felt sorry for them, yo, because they was getting beat up, yo. The Dolphins was getting beat up all night.
To be honest, I don't care, yo. We was getting beat up too, yo. You gotta fight through the adversity, yo. Like, cause we could have very well been like that, yo. Like, but we chose like, yo, the opposite.
I love it, yo.
So I appreciate that, but like,
I loved it.
I don't have no sympathy because we was looking like that the first couple weeks again, yo. Like it was bad.
They were saying that because I remember the report came out and it was like one of the things like that was saying is they only having 3 I think outside linebackers on the roster tonight or active, and I was like, that's because Kyle's gonna be out there on in the box. He's gonna be on the playing on. He was on the line a lot of times, not stepping over. He's so Tim Duncan stuff. Like fundamental, understand everything, and I was like, they probably have if they need him, I'm like, they'll probably put Simpson out there as well, who's not listed as an outside linebacker, so they know what they doing right now, yo. They knew what they was doing, but Kyle, that pressure tonight, he gotta have.
He was crashing out, yo. He the ultimate crash out, yo.
And he was getting.
He had several stops in the
backfield on the running backs, just timing.
Yeah, breaking down solo tackles.
I think it was Bill Cowell who spoke about it. He would know. It was, but I can't remember if it's him or not. But regardless, it was said this week. Somebody was like, "Yo," and they brought Gilman, and they like because Kyle, is Troy Polamalu.
Yeah.
The other stuff is cool if you get everything set up right, but really he's around that line.
But big and Tim Duncan, he's better than Troy Polamalu.
Well, we got to come on. We got to have.
I'm telling you.
I know but
give him.
He just got to keep playing.
Give him 3 more seasons like this. He's better than Troy Polamalu.
He's got to play. He got to jump over the. He got to time.
He got to get a ring.
He got time to snap count and jump over and get this. That was wild, Joe.
Crazy.
That was one of the craziest plays. And he tried it several times. Troy timing that joint, but Kyle is really looking. He said this is year 1. He can play every position. He's going to play nearly every position by the end of his career. He's really great at football, yo. Because he get another 15, 20 pounds as he gets older, bro.
He's going to get nasty.
The nastiest edge rusher. He already kind of like playing down. Getting in the. He literally was like, you see him on right before the snap. He like, oh, I'm about to stand right here. It's like he was in the huddle with the offensive guy sometimes. Mm-hmm. As soon as the ball was snapped, he was right there, yo.
No, that dude is nice, bro. Like he's ridiculous.
Yeah, it was definitely ridiculous. He got banged up a little bit, but he's still, man, just a problem, yo. Just the absolute in people's face all night is amazing, yo.
And Quiet as kept, his coverage looked good too.
Yeah.
Like he was out there sturdy, making plays. You feel me? So it was Kyle. That's what I'm talking about, fellas.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about, yo.
That's how you.
That's
spoil
why
the
I
peaks,
was hard on y'all, yo. Continue to spoil us this way, man. Because that's what we used to here in Baltimore, yo. That looked like a Ravens defense.
It really did, yo.
Roquan, you remember the tackle he made, yo? It was like the joint where he shot the gap on the right side.
He said,
he was like, he chopped his feet.
Ooh,
chop your feet, son. Chop your feet, son. He broke down. Seek them down, bro.
He had a few tackles that was violent and nasty too, man. It was more because we know he can do that if he get that time and that space and the boys up front can, you know what I mean, hold their stuff. It was some of that stuff on the edge, that could have really broke that he was getting to. All the people making them jokes about him being extra husky, yo.
No, he looked in shape, yo.
He looked good,
he looked like
yo.
how he did like
quick
2-3 seasons ago. Like
quick.
Yo, he having some glimpses of that like wild animal out there. Like, bro, you look like a savage, yo. That's what we need. If you'd have caught the pick that, yo.
Oh my gosh.
You'd have got game ball, yo. You'd have got game ball, yo. I feel like Kyle and Malachi kind of overtook it just because he didn't get that pick. Because he played well. Honestly, all three of y'all probably get the game ball in some capacity, but I'm going to say, no, Malachi got the pick. Teddy too. Yeah, y'all was shaking off,
But
yo.
listen, we always say we keep it real on her. We're not here to drive a point just whether the facts are in one way or not. We just going to stick with this one thing. We say we keep it real. When you do this and you don't play well, blah, 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 we get on you. Not get on you, but just tell how we feel. But we keep it real when you're doing well. Marlo tonight.
Yeah.
Marlon Humphrey, yo.
Marlo, you punched the ball out like 37 times today, bro. Good job.
Just good.
Because towards the end, when they got tired, he was just trying it. He wasn't even trying to tackle folks.
Yeah, all of them was trying.
He had a guy across the middle, the ball went flying, but they said it was an incomplete pass because he didn't technically make a football move yet. And
he had a few plays in coverage where he looked a little shaky, but like it's been like that for a few years now. We always just say just make other plays.
Good.
Like you're not gonna be perfect every game, but like when you making plays and being physical,
Marlo,
he had solid coverage for the most part tonight.
Marlo, you can joke around when you play like this, bro.
I still, I mean, but that's we off that.
He wants to go on the glizzy. Yo. It's nothing wrong, yo. If he likes hot dogs that much, whatever, yo. We not even going to pay that much attention. It just wasn't the time at the time.
Yeah.
But now we over it, and yo.
Excellent.
Keep playing like that, yo.
Excellent game.
Keep playing like that, yo.
One Charlie. Well, my bad. Before we leave defense, yo, because I was talking about the front guys. Travis Jones putting pressure up there. Salute to old man Urban, yo.
Urban got the sack
with a Jabo. Because I was like, did a Jabo kind of? Were they gonna give him? And then, but you was like, nah, it's Urban. They did what they did. They
stole Urban's sack.
Hey man, Jabo helped, man. He was back there
Jabo
first.
Just touched your shoulder.
He actually came. No, he came through at the end. That's what he was. Yo. But yeah, I mean,
stop it. Urban got that, yo.
Urban,
no disrespect, but then you ain't getting no half sack on that, yo.
Mad respect to Urban, yo. That was just a guy who knows what y'all doing as an organization and is a professional. You need those guys, yo. Everybody doesn't have to be great. There was a few times when we felt like they should have got some pressure. I think it was like a 4th and long they got. A couple, I think, either 3rd and longs or 4th and longs that they got, and it's just like, okay, let's get a little, come on, fellas, get a little more push up. But for the most part, they did
honestly,
well.
This was a more well-coached game, but something you pointed out in the first half, when Harbaugh did that weird timeout when the defense was shaking off. Bro, you threw the whole momentum off. Yeah,
the whole momentum off.
It did end up being a turnover because we made miraculous plays, but it ended up being like 4 or 5 minutes off the clock.
Yeah.
The defense out there fighting. I'm like, bro, why'd you call a timeout?
As soon as he called it, I said, here we go with the defensive timeout that's unnecessary. I said, they're going to get the first down. It happens like every time, yo. They call it.
That's why the score wasn't what it was in the first half.
If your defense, to me, just listen, like I said, we're not coaches, so, but just from a common sense standpoint, it just seemed like even if you felt like your defense communication was still a little off right before that, or you just didn't like the look. They were in such a rhythm at that time. I just felt confident that they would have got the stop. As soon as it got called, I said, "Oh man, they're gonna get the first down." And then they started charging down the field, and it's like, just trust the guys, in a time like that. And the only reason I harped on it right before and now a little bit is because we've seen this numerous times, I remember one time I was in the red zone, it was getting a little shaky, but they was held up a little bit to the third or the fourth or whatever, and then a timeout was called, and they got a touchdown the next joint. And it's like, you don't know, they could have gotten it regardless, but it's like, it didn't mean anything. Like, you just blew a timeout that you might need down the stretch of a game, Yeah. And my bad, real quick, and the thing was, they were still on their side of the field. You get what I'm saying? It's like, trust your guys. Yeah. Like, let's say they do get the first down, like, they would have been at like the 40 maybe or something like that. It's like, come on, man. 45 maybe at most, but yeah, but overall.
Excellent defensive performance,
yes,
bro. Exceptional defensive performance across the board, man. Thank y'all for turning it around because it was looking bad. Yes. Zach, you look like you know what you got going on out there, man. Had the chain out today, growing the beard back. I told you when he cut the facial hair off, the summer was feeling good for him. He tried to try something different. I think he probably like, nah, I gotta get back to my ways, I don't know who that guy was to start the season. So we got to turn over to getting to see our boy come back then, man. The return of the GOAT. Return of the GOAT. Yo, like,
4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Over 443 passer rating.
Yeah.
Come on,
what T.O. say? That's my quarterback.
Like
that's my quarterback.
Come on, man. You know what it is. When you blitz Lamar or you about to get the sack, you better get it.
Bro.
It's the scariest thing in football. Lamar escaping the sack.
No, what's making Lamar look scarier now? Yeah. But Lamar is looking scary now because he's like poised in the pocket.
The dimes.
Patient dimes. The one when he did the Matrix mode,
he Harlem shake out of two.
Beautiful dive. I'm talking about laser. They used to say he wasn't a pocket passer. Them joints look sharper than a Swiss Army knife.
It was joints right behind linebackers' heads. Just in
That's
between.
How it sound when Lamar throw it past you. That joint just. Oh,
the Harlem shake out of the two defenders.
Lamar.
I keep telling people, people be hyping up people's highlights, and it's dope because they highlights. But I'm like, people so used to every game he has multiple highlights.
Super highlight reel. Like,
you get used to it,
His whole career is a highlight reel.
It's a highlight reel.
Anytime he's healthy, it's a highlight reel, yo.
And I think he still got it.
And now that he been playing so long, the stat line's starting to be indicative of who he is. Mm-hmm. They be like the one of the most accurate passes since 1950.
They said since 1950. I think touchdowns in the first 5 games. Because you missed some game, but he only played that one, and it was like a couple crazy stats.
He's like the top 5 winningest quarterback based on the amount of games he's played of all time already.
They had a crazy, but
he's like 71 and like 20 or something like that, or 21 or something. It's
they literally just pulling up all time numbers,
bro,
throughout their game, Like they just got him queued up too. That's the funny part. It's like,
then you know what the haters gonna say, but he didn't get it done in the playoff, yo.
He's 28,
bro. He's still nicer than your quarterback. Don't you ever speak out your mouth and say he's not nice. Say you don't like him because you don't like the Ravens. If not, anything else is you don't like football. That's like the people that like tried to hate on, and it was me, Kobe, back in the day. You feel me? Like, I knew I was tripping. I was like, I know he nice. I just like the Bulls. You feel me? But like, be realistic with yourself. At least like tell yourself the truth in the crib, At least like,
I like how you called it. You called it out during the prediction. I'm pretty sure that was during the prediction. And he was like, "Yo, he's just gonna have like a Did I say it as well? I don't know. I know you said it before me. Yeah. He's gonna have methodical Tom Brady as type. Nothing, no crazy numbers. And that's what it was. Of course, a couple scrambles, but like, and that's what I knew. He was feeling confident in that leg, and he was feeling good. That one joint where he's like, and it cut it up, and he was actually mad because he got the shoestring tackle happen because he could have broken for another at least 15 yards.
I agree.
So that's when you knew he was felt comfortable.
But while he's still getting more comfortable from his break this season or injury this season, I I really need us to implement that 2-back set, yo. Like, I'm tired of us not utilizing Keaton Mitchell the way we can.
But they using him a lot.
But him and Derek, it makes it hard to even, like, how do you defend it?
Because at one point, I think they said they was like 1-6 on like third and shorts or something like that. Yeah. Yo, come on. With Lamar, Derrick Henry, Keaton, or if you want to have Pat, there's no... There was like a 3rd and 1. It's no... You should get that 95% of the time with those guys out there. Somebody got to make a spectacular play for it not to happen, you know?
And Keaton, like, he can get those extra yards because he's so fast around the edge. So even if it's like a quick dump down or something like that, he can make a big play.
They had a dump down up the middle.
He can make a big play. Yeah,
I mean, there's a few times where he just escaped just a little. Like somebody kind of had the angle, but his shiftiness and his speed just got right around. He was showing, I'm back healthy today. Because he was really running through the pile on some of the stuff. He smacked somebody out of bounds for no reason.
He straight ran. That was a kick return. Bro. Yeah,
that's when we knew he was like, oh, nah, he locked it. First of all of them, they was physical today. Everybody, offense and defense.
I'm trying to hit somebody. Yo, that's what happens when you take the ping pong tables out, and stop playing, when you're supposed to be locked in on football. See, everybody thought we was delusional when we was saying, that's toxic. They should be able to just be playing around in the locker room. No, this is football, focused. You got to be better than the other team,
yo. When you 1-5, the ping pong tables got it. It's no, I mean, and I just love it. Once again, said last time, but love how Lamar said, he said, thanks, Mr. Steve. He said, but I would have took the TVs, had them take the TVs out if I could, like, which I understood. Yo, it was a TE party today, yo.
Yeah.
The tight ends, all of them, yo. Yeah. Kolar with a touchdown.
And I gotta say, Kolar,
Andrews too.
I haven't been on the FanDuel Sportsbook in like a year and a half, probably. No, like a year, like whatever the last big boxing match, maybe. But it was $5 left in the account, yo. And they had Charlie Kolar at plus 950. And I was like, yo, let me throw the 5 on him. I feel like he gonna score today. Flip that into like $53. You
That's a come up, yo. You go get yourself a good meal,
crab cake sandwich from somewhere, acting bougie, bro.
And leave probably a little $5 tip on it, yo.
Thank you. Appreciate the sandwich.
Kolar got his touchdown. He had another really good catch. Mark Andrews doing what he does midway through seasons. We still got to see it in the playoffs. But
2 tutties, though, respect.
In order to get to the playoffs, we need you to play like mid to late season Andrews. So that was very, very key today.
That was clean money today, Andrews.
Yeah. And of course, likely didn't get a touchdown, but 3 catches for 60 yards. And each one of them
he played well.
Key catches, yo. Especially that deep joint, the scramble out. We keep saying, yo, the scariest thing is Lamar evading the first or second rusher. And it's a scramble drill, and
I'm not
likely's
the
best with that with him.
It sounds bad because I love the fact that Andrews had the 2 touchdowns today, but I like that 2 tight end set with Likely and Kolar. Like, that's like a aggressive downfield blocking, and they going to catch and do some crazy stuff. Like, Kolar really starting to look like one of them guys.
Last year, like, yo.
No, he really becoming one now. Like, he becoming one of them guys, and I'm like, he low key can do everything Andrews can do. Like as far as like the tush push, the stuff like that.
Well, Andrews killed the tush push today. Well, they actually had
Andrews did kill the tush push.
Derrick Henry.
And Ricard was back there. They both got behind him and pushed him pause. And it was like it was getting us them yards, man.
Yeah. But we're not going to listen, Andrews is here right now. He's gonna we got a week left, so we don't know what's gonna happen. But if he's here everybody's here for the whole season. We just gonna speak well because we just gonna need that.
Yeah,
we're gonna need that this whole way. So if Mark Andrews is doing like remember last year,
I'm not gonna lie, I'm just getting antsy before the trade deadline because I was like, I think if the line was a little bit better, like we unstoppable.
Yeah, we going
like because we got offensive pieces,
but they're getting better though.
Yeah, they are.
Sometimes it's just reps and stuff like that. They're getting better. They just got another nose tackle. We'll get to talking about that a little bit later, how things is going on with some of the guys picked up. We're going to talk about, because towards the next week, we'll learn a lot more about potentially, who may or may not get traded and stuff like that. But the line is just, they looking a little bit better, yo.
Yeah.
Well, a lot better, actually. Everybody is looking a lot better, so that was definitely good. and especially against Mike McDaniel, because he be dialing up plays, yo.
Yeah,
he be dialing up plays. Like that's one thing he does do. Maybe some other stuff.
You saw Mike Face, yo.
I think he know it might be.
Yeah,
his last
I'm not
game,
like the most keen and know all about the Dolphins, but I'm like, yo, you could see he was sweating so hard in the beginning.
Yeah.
Then he just looked defeated at the end. It looked like they was like giving up.
Yeah, it did.
Turmoil on the sideline.
Guys didn't want to tackle Derrick Henry. Salute to Derrick Henry, yo. 119 yards, 19
Derrick
carries.
Henry with the 119.
Caught a few short joints, yeah, I mean. Got a little couple extra yards here and there. Good to see him over 100 again. Listen, them dudes, that's how it is, yo. Run him early, mix it up, have guys worry about the speed of Keaton and stuff like that. Wear them down because nobody wants to tackle Derrick Henry in the second half, especially late third into the fourth. Nobody wants. You saw that. They was making business decisions, yo. At the end of that game, like, yo, I need a little bit of help, yo. I'm not trying to go head up with Derrick Henry right now.
Yeah,
so it's like
he's a big guy, man. Like that's a lot to deal with on another team. Like, and we just did it. Just sensible coaching again, man. Like I appreciate that. Outside of the random defensive timeout in the first half, like I felt like. Because at first you remember they was getting weird with the offense. We just kept doing them like weird, like 3 and 4 and outs real quick. But they tightened up and they just more so just controlled the clock at the end. Yeah. Because it ain't like we scored an egregious amount of points in the second half. It was just like we just managed the game well for the first time outside of last week. You feel me? Like, so.
It was, during the second half, because the first half, they was getting killed on time of possession. I was like, yo, what's going on? Like, because it was like it was a really good drive, and it was like, it seemed like with two bad drives.
Yeah,
really
bro,
good
that first.
So, but like, I think it was the last touchdown, that was like a excellently dialed up entire drive, bro. It was so schemed up so well. The short pass, the deep pass, no one went. It was. So it's like, it's a rhythm thing too. Lamar's back. Everybody's getting back. Weapons is back. They haven't had everybody's healthy.
Yeah.
Literally, everybody on that offense is healthy right now for the most part. Like all the key players. They haven't had all of the guys together the entire year.
Yeah.
Literally, this is the first game. So what do you expect to start seeing as these weeks start rolling by, man?
Yeah.
It's going
and
nasty.
Bateman, keep your head, yo. Y'all don't get a lot of targets. You got to run through that route.
He got his touchdown,
but
you got to run through the route.
He held you, but you got to run through that route because if not, that they not going to call it. Yo. They're just going to think you whining.
Especially like, I thought maybe he might still be able to make a play on it, but even if it was just out of range or you wasn't quite able to get to it, why do you think the refs yelling at the refs? See, it's one thing to even yell at the refs after, and then they don't throw the flag. But you think they're gonna throw the flag in your favor if you yelling at them before the ball even hit the ground? They're human. I wouldn't do it,
the ball
yo.
Was still in the air. He was wilding.
I'm like, come on, yo, like, come on, stuff like that.
And like the thing I'm looking at too, like, is in the playoffs, like. That's them plays that turn into weird interceptions. Like you gotta run through on the route because even if they could see you running and you going to get the ball, and he pulling on your jersey or whatever, and you could deflect the ball if a DB comes down. Like so,
how many times
you can't just give up on the route, yo?
How many times on joints like that where it's a little questionable when they not call it? It'll be maybe a second or two after, and I don't know. It depends on whatever the discretion is. You still might see the flag come out a little late.
Yeah.
That's why I just run through. But when you yelling before the ball hit the ground, yo, I'm not throwing you the flag. I'm not bailing you out, yo. It is what it is. And you screaming at me, yo. Chill out, yo. Yeah. Like, before the ball hit the ground, you got to chill. But he got his touchdown today. Zake didn't go crazy, but he had a few key short passes and stuff like that. That was very clutch. I think he got one of them joints. He cut up and got the first down. Another one he was just short of. But I like seeing that because remember that the Rams game, just trying to seem like do a little bit too much, and didn't quite get it. Also, the AFC Championship game, which I'm still not mad at him about. It was a great defensive play because he was aiming for that touchdown. It looked like he was going to have it. But like today, that one when he just fell down. Yeah. Sometimes, yo, because he was about a half a yard short. It's like you could try to do the most and then a strip or something like that. But it's like, yo, sometimes just live.
Yeah, and it was three guys
for another play.
That one. Yeah.
Like, so that was good. Definitely like. It's just little key stuff like that, situational stuff that we always are. It's part coaching got to teach that, but also you just you've been playing long enough. So, but God did well though. God did well. This is very positive. The fellas did well, like we said.
28-6.
28-6. They took care of business the way they were supposed to. Like we keep saying, we know what Lamar is going to do. We know how they're going to start rolling. the key thing we've been saying for weeks, and even in the Rams loss where Snoop should just played the whole game, but we said like, yo, is this a trend with the defense? Yeah, they got bailed out on a few drop passes from Adams, but it's like, let's see how the next week goes. The next week looks solid, and let's see how this team is even more offensively sophisticated, has more rhythm. So, you know, even though they are having their best season, like, and it looked like they was getting on a rhythm to start the week on a short week, they didn't look good. So it's like, okay, we're seeing better offenses and stuff like that, and they're headed in the right direction. You know, as long as Kyle is down there, I feel good, yo.
The only bad defensive takeaway I do have, like, you made plays, but Gilman, you gotta wrap up, bro.
Yeah, that was
gotta
weird,
wrap up, yo.
Weird,
he missed probably 7 or 8 tackles out there. It was crazy. I'm like, bro.
At the end,
maybe he was hurt or something, because I'm like, because he was crashing out the last few weeks.
It was one joint where it broke for like, I don't know, maybe 10 or 12
he was
yards,
missing a lot of tackles.
That off the top of my head, and he was there.
No,
he read the play well.
Gassed it with 8 tackles, but I'm gonna say he missed 7 tackles.
It was up there, bro.
He missed a lot of tackles, and it was. I'm talking about early ones, down to, because even when he got the strip on a joint with Teddy Buchanan, he got beat on the route. You feel me? And then it was like, all right, bet, but like, you gotta wrap up, yo, because you was hitting well before that. So I don't know what was going on, but it could have been nursing something that was weird, or I don't know, or just timing.
Yeah, he was, because like I said, it was a few of them. He was right there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Didn't make the tackle. It was a little weird because, you know, when he first got here, he's still early here, but like he was
tackling
every time,
folks,
and then he's been on and off a little bit at times here. And today was the worst one, but he still made a few good plays today as well. Though it's still allow Marlon to, you know, do what he can do. It's been allowing Kyle to do what he can do. So. Overall, it's just like, just make sure we get those, that, because it was just weird today.
Yeah,
it was a little weird today.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he was at he was at Carbone or something last night. He was out there. I don't know, yo. Maybe he was on Ocean Drive a little late tonight. I don't know,
yacht, yo, with a silk shirt on, yo, before the game.
I don't know, yo.
Eating shrimp cocktail. Yeah. I understand. I would have did the same thing, yo. Long as we get the W. Man, we appreciate y'all, man. We got another dub, bro.
Yes, thank
another
y'all
dub
so
on
much.
The books, man.
On a short week.
Yeah.
Now, you know.
Because this guy's back. If you don't see he valuable now, yo, just say you a hater, yo. Please.
Yo, they got a chance to go on the run, but stop showing the schedule, yo. Stop trying to. We know what they trying to jinx us, yo. Stop showing the schedule like they could go on a. Let them, like Lamar said, yo, he not worried about a run. It's game by game.
And know what today was for Lamar? I feel like that was the most moxie I've ever seen by any quarterback.
Moxie, man.
I feel like that's the most moxie I've ever seen.
The moxie, you know how
we know
anything about the moxie, man. Yo,
maximum moxie, yo. That was if that wasn't moxie, what does that mean?
They never say that about Lamar.
I know. Moxie Bar.
But hold on, my bad. Thank y'all again. The next game is gonna be in Minnesota.
Oh yeah,
I'm expecting it's a track meet indoor on that turf, so I'm expecting another fantastic play. But we'll have some stuff potentially coming to y'all from that game from the Ravens Huddle. Definitely appreciate y'all.
Yes,
Thank y'all for huddling up as always, man.
Yeah, all love, man. Appreciate y'all.